This is Lindsay. Good afternoon. It's June 19th, 5 in the afternoon. And since I'm having issues with this legal probate case going on in Kerrville regarding my late, I'm going to say father, even though I'm not 100% sure, I'm pretty sure he's my father. It's still going on, and I'm still in a battle for my legal rights and what I'm entitled to because I'm being screwed over by these people, family, my mother Kenny, and her son Carter Baldwin. And what I'm gonna do, since I don't live in Kerrville, I don't really have an attorney. I have the attorney who is representing me ad litem, but I've been paying her, or I have paid her, and it doesn't really seem like much is getting accomplished. I don't know, but I'm not being told what's really going on is how I feel, and I'm not blaming her. I'm blaming him for having lied from the very beginning about this whole situation. So what I'm going to do right now is I have my old phone that that I still have all the archived text messages that he sent me starting whenever back in 2023 when Alan Baldwin passed away. Alan passed away February 3rd of 2023 in Kerrville, Texas at his residence. Apparently, his neighbor, a man by the name of Robert Fought, who lived a street over, found him, okay, under some unusual circumstances, if you ask me. Apparently, Alan was slumped over in his office chair that had wheels, and he was basically almost decapitated. It was right in the middle of winter. There had just been a bad freeze, and I don't think he had any. He was using that heater. He didn't have central air or heat. I don't think in that little in a cat the cabin that he lived in over there, the house on, and so he probably whatever happened, but apparently his neck got caught in the heater, and it kind of like severed his neck from what I have heard, that it almost decapitated him or pretty much, and that's apparently how the neighbor found him, ironically enough. And this Robert Fought character is the one who was at the first hearing, who I could tell was just lying through his teeth. It was obvious that he was a liar. He has some kind of financial interest, and this name Robert, like I said, keeps coming up. The judge is named Robert, Robert Sussman, Robert. There's always somebody named Robert in my life who seems to want to control me or exploit me financially or other ways, either artistically, like, yeah, it's just weird. And this man apparently knew that I had a lot of art, that a lot of my paintings, which were all stored in Alan's shed. So there's something that's been going on, and it clearly has to do with me being exploited financially as well as other ways, which they've been doing to me my entire life, starting as a child, and then when I was manipulated and coerced into signing these contracts when I lived in Austin and not having gotten copies of them or anything, just being fucking used and exploited and led on, and never paid anything, but just basically made a fucking mockery of by these people in the fucking Jewish entertainment industry, because it's usually a bunch of Jews doing this. Not to be mean, but well, yeah, Jewish people in the they're the ones who were. I can trace it all back to Jewish people having fucked with me for so long and exploited me in ways sexually, financially, and otherwise. And usually, it just so happens that they usually are Jewish, of Jewish descent. Huh. Okay. So anyway, so that's why I have, and then my mother was married to that jackass pervert Robert Sussman. He was a complete fucking pervert, control freak, trying to manage my life, and so it's no coincidence. It's no coincidence. And he all of a sudden came into the picture after I was getting out of college and graduating and trying to live my life, and that motherfucker got involved with Kenny so that he could financially control me. Okay, that was what it was about. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with Walter Schutze, Robert Sussman, the fucking criminal defense attorney Jew, Robert Sussman, and other people who clearly are lying to me because they don't want me to know the truth. And that much I can figure out because I'm not stupid. So now I have these vindictive smear campaigns that I have to go through every day, people angry at me. I don't, but you know what? The truth prevails. At least I'm speaking the truth. I don't really give a fuck what these people think about me, because at least I know that I'm honest and I haven't done anything to deserve this from people who I don't even know, setting me up all the time, exploiting me, mocking me, stalking me, harassing me, mobbing me at the jobs that I've had or the fucking gym, you name it. I've gone through all this shit and I'm still alive. And it does have to do with Carter Baldwin and my mother, Kenny Baldwin. Kenny Griffith is her maiden name, and then Carter Armstead Baldwin, Mr. Entitled asshole living in Los Angeles. He's a jackass. And I'm going to read all of and he's my half sibling, by the way. I don't know who the fuck his biological father is, but I'm almost 100% sure that we are not related. I don't know. I can't stand him. I really hate these people. And I say that I don't want to ever have anything to do with these two ever again. As long as I live, they have caused me so much psychological trauma throughout my life with their gaslighting, abuses. I just can't believe how horribly mean they have been and what I've endured all along, being taken advantage of by these people, horrible people, so-called family. And you know what? For some of you who don't understand this, sometimes your so-called family are the most toxic people of all, and you need to rid yourself of people like that in your life if all they're doing is using you, treating you like like you're supposed to be their permanent caregiver. Yeah, it's called narcissistic abuse, and I was a scapegoat of these people, and I will not tolerate their shit anymore. I'm almost a 40 and 50-year-old adult, and I will not put up with their shit anymore. I've gone through enough. And knowing all along, all these years, that there was something going on right behind my back. So anyway, I'm going to start reading these text messages that I have saved, archived. And as you can see the name Carter A. You can't see all of it, but Carter A. Baldwin. This was at 5:15 p.m. This was Tuesday, what is it? Tuesday, May 14th, 2023. You can see that, okay? So this is proving that these are archived on my other phone, and I'm recording this with my phone right now. So he starts, okay, so that was March. Alan died February 3rd, 2023, okay? Now, we had talked prior to all the arguing, we had talked on the phone first a few times. Carter's the one who called me to let me know that Alan had died, and that was like around the 6th of February. And already he was angry.